In this lesson, we've talked a lot about different things that functions can do, especially different ways that we can combine them with one another. Let's pretend like we have these two functions, f of x equals x cubed and g of x equals x minus 2. We saw that we could combine these through addition by taking f plus g of x. We could also combine these through subtraction. We could either have f minus g of x, or we could have g minus f of x. These give us two different things, or at least in this case they do. We can multiply them to give us fg of x. We also found out that we could divide them. We could find f over g of x, or g over f of x. In all of these situations, we just take the outputs of each function and combine them in the ways specified. The other important concept that we introduced in this lesson was the idea of compositions of functions. This means using the output of one function as the input for another function. If we want f composed with g of x, that's the same as asking for f of g of x, which means that we use the output of g as the input of f. In this case, that would give us x minus 2 cubed. We can switch things around and go the other direction too, looking for g composed with f instead. That means we're looking for g of f of x, which in this case would give us x cubed minus 2. We saw that in many cases, like our showering and getting dressed example, switching the order of composition of functions produces a very different outcome, a very different output for the composite function. Remember, getting dressed and then showering is not the same as showering and then getting dressed. I hope you enjoyed expanding your understanding of functions and how they can work together. Great job!